Umpa, are you nuts?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? It's your boy, your host with the most, Umpa Lokes. We got me and my boy Ghambit right here. We got a special guest tonight. The one and only herpes survivor, Raymond Martinez.
That's terrible.
Well, Gambit, if you don't know,
That sound good.
I've been dodging herpes since 10. Since age 10.
He lost his virginity at 9.
LA Dodger.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Damn, I'm
damn.
a San Francisco Giant, bro.
Should have left you with the blue headphones on.
Oh, man.
Man, Gambit's gonna get stabbed. And I like the dude, man. Shit. Poor Gambit.
Should have worn my Giants hat.
How's everybody doing, man? How are you guys doing?
Man, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a insane trek today. We had a crazy journey.
Yeah. We went on a cool little hike, 8 miles, real quick for breakfast.
So that you told me that was the first time you took a long hike like that.
Yeah. It was it was pretty long.
It's good for the soul.
Yeah. No, it was a beautiful view, man.
It's like we're both.
I like the trees.
We're
and
both on the
chasing
journey
chasing
together.
the squirrels and shit.
This guy's on mushrooms over here.
We're both on the journey together, but like you're on your own journey and then I'm on my journey.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think it was important with that old lady when we were on the
Whoa.
when we were
Whoa.
when we were on the hike. There was an old lady that stopped.
The first one, right?
Yeah, the old lady. She's like, it's really good for the mind because it's like
It is.
you're thinking about everything, every step you take. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
And
You
you
can't
know.
see the wire.
Oh, no?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh, okay.
You have a black shirt on and the wire's black, bro. I don't think they can see it.
Hey, stop being racist, bro.
Oh shit.
So yeah, like she was saying that every step that you take, you know what I'm saying? Like every little step that she was, you're like,
She was trying to sing a song.
yeah, but you're like focused on something on every step because you don't want to like eat shit.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
it was dope.
ate a little shit.
You almost did. There's a few times this dude.
I kind of slipped when we're going down the last little hill to get to the waterfall. My ass just slid all the way down.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like at that point.
Oh shit!
Well, look at your cute little legs, bro.
My butt cheek is fucking left.
It was funny because we're in the forest in the Santa Cruz Mountains, and it seemed like I'm like on a hike with an Ewok, and it was the funniest shit. This one had a big ass stick to a big old hiking stick. It was like, I could just hear the Ewok music in the background, like. Doo, 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 doo.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That was the funniest shit ever, bro.
That's my little bear right here. Little Care Bear.
Oh man!
Yeah, but we should do more, and I got other ones we could go to
Next week, let's do it again.
Yeah,
Let's run it.
That didn't sound right.
Well, we got one in that's shorter, but it's harder. It's here in Sobrani's near Big Sur.
Oh, okay.
Right before Big Sur and Garapatas, and it's only like 4 miles, but you would think that it takes about the same amount of time, probably a little bit less, probably about, instead of 5 hours, I think it's like 4 to 3.5 hours, because you go.
I'm down with the 8 miles. That was a good little
switchbacks.
Good little hike.
Yeah, that was a good one for sure. So, Ray, you're a comedian.
Yeah.
At least that's how we introduced you.
So he tries. I didn't say he was a comedian. I said
Oh.
he tries to be funny.
Nah, it's been,
Yeah.
it's been a minute, man. I believe the last show I've done. Well, I did 2 in Orange County.
One was the donkey show in TJ.
Yes, and they were actually sober shows. But I mean, the last show I've done out here is with Umpa in 2019, right before COVID,
Damn,
at the
okay.
Fox Theater.
Was it 2019? I think it
Yeah.
was way longer than that. No.
Nah,
You guys did a comedy show,
Yeah.
and you opened up or you hosted.
Well, I didn't open down.
I can see why you stopped.
Yeah. See, he's another junior.
No, he doesn't have the over gay jokes.
Oh, wait until he gets comfortable.
Is that why you told him he couldn't drink?
Yeah.
I was gonna come out, bust the nipple tassels out.
I brought some buzz balls for us.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, just give it a minute, man. Just let it sink in.
Yeah.
So, other than that, so you're from Salinas?
Born and raised.
Born and raised. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, what high school did you go to?
Went to Alisal High School.
Oh, you from the east side.
Class of 95.
Big east side shit.
Yeah.
95.
Yeah.
Goodness, I didn't graduate until I was still in middle school.
Oh yeah, he's old.
So you OG status.
Nah, not at all. I don't
He's got
even.
like 2 years to go.
I still feel like a kid, man. I wouldn't even put myself in that
Oh shit.
category. OG.
Because I seen this thing where it's like, if you are 14 to 25.
Oh,
You're a young kid, you know what I mean? And then
The age
if
groups.
if you're 25 to 35, you're like big homie, you know, a big bro.
Yeah.
And then if you're 35 to 45, you're unk. And then if you're 45 to 55, you're an OG. And then if you're 55 and up,
You're retired.
You're
Just
elder.
old.
You're an elder.
Oh shit.
Where would you fall in that category?
He's an elder.
I'm all D. None of the above. I'm just me, bro. I don't categorize myself as being OG, triple OG, and things in that nature.
Right on.
I like creating laughter, bro, and being there for the people in my town, bro.
Dope. So you do a lot, like, have you done any of the stand-up open mics around here? They got a few.
Nah,
They got like an heirloom. They got a.
He just moved back,
I
right?
just moved back in October. I was in LA for like 3 years.
Oh shoot. Okay. What part of LA?
Paramount.
That part.
Oh, okay. Paramount. Hell yeah.
Long Beach, Compton.
Swifty Blues.
Oh yeah.
No, well,
That was his best friend.
Well, I actually went out there for rehab. I went out there, hit Huntington Beach. I was at Surf City Recovery.
I love Huntington Beach.
Yeah, shout out to Rich and Andrew Thompson.
We're not here to do shout outs and shit. This is
Well,
a
I'm just
podcast.
like, yeah,
Shout out.
Stocky shit.
started drinking a lot.
Oh man. Oh, so it's their fault.
Who?
Who you just mentioned.
Oh, he said he
no,
started
they're-
drinking a lot. That's why he went to rehab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't let this guy knock you off your.
What do you mean? He'll never knock me off with those little legs.
This dude's in a stool with his legs swinging.
I know.
So all right. So you went to rehab. You just got back.
Yeah.
How long were you in rehab for?
I was out there. I did about like 11 months sober. And then I got out of sober living, and then I went to move to Anaheim with my
Dope.
nephew and shit. But
Dope. And what's like because I mean, like, I quit drinking weed. I quit smoking weed about literally 2 months, 8 days, 9 days, 2 months and 9 days.
Good
And
for you,
it
man.
was hard to do, right? You know, and right now, you know, I'll drink a couple times a week. But that's like the most difficult part, I think, for me. Is that what you dealt with drinking, or just party favors as well, or?
Nah, well, over there in LA, you know, I didn't really. There's a lot of fentanyl and drugs and shit like that.
Ooh, okay.
So I really just stayed with alcohol. To be honest with you, I didn't trust anybody out there.
It's like, I feel like it's like a scary time when you gotta like test your drugs. Whenever you gotta test your drugs to do drugs, like you probably shouldn't be doing drugs.
Yeah,
don't
right?
do drugs.
Yeah.
Period. Shit.
And, you know, I see the white people be like, "Oh, we're testing our Molly. Got our little
Yeah.
test strips."
Yeah,
Right.
like,
That's
fucking-
crazy, man. Like shit.
But it's sad, man, seeing so many people die out there.
It is. It really is.
You know, you
Just
can have a good good time not doing drugs, right?
Yeah, y'all could just really, and you see it like on the streets, like people slumping over, and it's just really it's really an epidemic that I feel like.
I was just telling him yesterday. I was barbecuing for the church, and I seen some dude that used to party with me back in the Hippodrome days, and he was drunk, homeless, and he walked up wanting to go inside the church, but we couldn't let him in because he was intoxicated. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it just sucks when you see someone you used to hang out with just doing bad. You know what I mean? Like,
because you see them in a certain light, and then you see them, and what's crazy is after you see them in that light, you kind of can't go back to unsee it.
Yeah, no, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah.
So you went. So you were in rehab for alcohol. You're clean.
And pornography too, right?
Right now, I mean, I'm still battling alcoholism. You know, it's with you forever. I mean, whoever says they're recovering, they're not recovering. They're just, you know, you can't recover from alcoholism.
I think that's why they call it being in recovery, because it's consistently doing the work and trying to maintain your sobriety, or at least battling with your.
Yeah, like right now, I battle with it without a doubt. Not to be, I'm no angel, and I'm not trying to be a hypocrite or anything. But yeah, the struggle's real. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel you. Because I've been trying to quit myself. I've been trying to quit.
To make sure there's no alcohol in this shit.
I've been trying to quit drinking myself. And it is, you know, this life is, you know, for lack of better words, God gives us a cross to bear, and it gets harder to bear sober. You know what I'm saying? Whether and you know, and you know, just to call a spade, even people who deal with drinking caffeine, like, you know, they trade one habit for another and think, oh no, I'm drinking coffee, but no, that coffee is like addictive too. You know, and it's an addiction. Smoking cigarettes.
Just don't drink coffee and matcha tea before a hike.
So there's also this study that's like people who eat. Who can't stop eating sweets, they have a problem with addiction. It comes from addiction.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Just like overweight people, they can't stop eating. They have there was this dude I always see on TikTok. He always pops up. See how many sopas he can eat. See how many pizzas he can eat on his lunch. And then he does what's that fucking he has like a weird ass sound he makes, moo, or it sounds like a cow. That's bro crazy,
how wait keep on going. How do you guys do it?
Oh shit. Oh, there she is.
Hold on, let me put this screen.
Shout out to everybody that's watching us right now, man. Make sure you guys share this video.
We got TPT 300 in the chat. Said the host with the most steps in 10 steps in a 10-foot span.
The host with the
baby
most
legs.
Steps in.
My brother Angel Martinez, what's good, homie? Buenas noches, locos. THC shit, yes sir. Shout out to the whole Chicago, man. Thank you.
40 Joe, what's up, Joe?
40 Joe say yo. Ling Ling in the chat. Shout out Swifty Blue.
Let's not do all that.
Salute 11 months is a long time. So yeah, I mean,
shout out to Ling Ling, man. I need to come see you tomorrow. I need another massage.
So back to what we were saying. Yeah, so there's, you know, like, I don't like when, you know, there'll be like people who are like in recovery or whatever, and then they'll be like chugging freaking coffee and then Red Bulls and then eating candy, judging the dude who's like still battling with alcoholism or, you know, sobriety. There's this dude who
some
told
people
me,
get over it with caffeine instead of alcohol.
But you're not getting over it.
Use caffeine or tobacco.
But you're trading one for the other. It's still an addiction.
Yeah.
It's still bad for you.
But yeah, I drink a lot of coffee.
It's really bad for you. Like, I go days where I'm trying not to do I'll do Nana Love.
I try to do I do coffee at least once a day.
Right.
in the mornings with
Right, I tried not to
with my
consume
donuts or my Twinkie or something. I mean, shit. Hey, gotta keep this dad bod, bro.
What's Twinkie code word for?
Why are you looking at my Twinkie for, bro?
No comment.
No, I thought he was gonna say no condom.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh man, you too. Oh,
Shit,
man.
what's going on?
Freaking Ghambit.
Oh,
Hey, so-
it's that time of the month.
But no, it's like, so I try to go through moments where, because I go to the gym every day, right? And so there's times where I like raw dog the gym. I go without any.
That doesn't even sound right.
Yeah,
without any what's good, bro? I try to go without any pre-workout, without any caffeine and shit, and it is difficult. I ain't gonna lie, it's like super difficult.
Yeah.
But,
I drive by the gym every day.
Oh yeah.
So when the days that I'm doing that and I'm trying to wean my body off of coffee, I start getting migraines because my pre-workouts are strong. They're 400 milligrams. Sometimes there's days where I go in the morning.
Meth.
I go in the morning. I'm super tired by the end of my work shift, and then afterwards I go to the gym again, and then I go serve at church, and then so I'm super tired, and I sometimes need. At one point I was intaking about 900 to 800 milligrams of caffeine a day, and when I would stop doing that, I would start getting a headache. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was not good.
I don't get that bad. And TPT 300 says, sounds like you guys are about to have a Diddy party.
We're not doing that.
Hey, welcome Luciano over here,
Lucky
man.
Luce finally decided to show up.
Finally showed up.
What's up, Luciano?
What's good?
Yeah,
think
no,
you are
we were
muted.
just talking about
Diddy's.
Ow.
Your channel's on.
All right, test.
There we go.
Nice.
Yup,
there
yup.
it is.
Okay, I'm in the building.
Shit, and you're feeling yourself, huh?
No, he's just feeling himself. So I mean, like, I always think it's funny when, like, people in recovery are trying to be, judgmental of others who are dealing with their shit. And, like, there's this dude one time that, like, I told him I'm walking with Christ now. I'm like on my new journey or whatever. Like, I used to be atheist, and so, like, I'm on my walk with Christ, and I'm at this guy tells me, he's like, "Oh, how's your sobriety?" I was like, "Nah, I smoke weed, and sometimes I drink, but it's not like a big thing." And he's like, "Oh, well." He looked at me like, "Oh, you'll get, you'll be fine one day, like." And while he's chugging a coffee in the morning, and I'm like, bro, that like literally is the same thing. I'm sorry, but
You ain't on my level yet, bro. Like,
No. I don't care, like,
Yeah.
because nobody knows my relationship with
Right.
Christ, and your relationship is.
but he was judging you for some reason.
He's judging me because he thinks that he's somehow higher than
he's
because
crazy.
he's like he thinks he's sober, but he's sitting here chugging a coffee. You know what I'm saying? And caffeine is also an addictive chemical that people are dependent. Just because it's legal, don't mean that it's not a.
I can stop drinking coffee whenever I want, though. I'm not like addicted to it.
Yeah, I don't have to have coffee every day. I really don't have to have caffeine. I only
do it when I'm tired.
Yeah, I use it as a
or a Red Bull, Rockstar.
Yeah, and
bit of vodka.
I'm gonna start using non-caffeinated pre-workouts that give me the stimulants for like focus and all that stuff, like the niacin, and try and take those supplements separately in order, you know what I mean?
Fucking Ling Ling. I started drinking again a year ago after massaging Umpa's feet. Those critters give me nightmares. Oh shit, man.
Ling always runs the chat. Right? Shout out to Ling Ling.
I got pretty feet.
He has tater tot toes.
Yeah, his toes look crazy.
Yeah, like Bert tater tots.
This fool's toes look like hobbit feet. It's insane.
Lord of the Rings.
So yeah, bro, like, I pray for you, hope, you get through it, and it'll come when it comes, and all in God's timing. And
That's what she said.
just be, just keep pushing. All we could do is do our best.
Yeah, like they
That's
say,
all
one
God.
day at a time, one
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
24 hours a day. That was actually Bill Wilson, the founder of AA. That's when he passed away, January 24th, 1971. And that's what the concept they used.
Bill Wilson.
one day at a time, 24 hours a day. 1/24/1971. That's when he passed away.
Dang.
One day at a time.
That's a trip, man.
Hey, 40 Joe, bring me some of those. He said my job's office fridge always got Celsius energy drinks, and they get me going.
I don't like Celsius. I tried a Celsius one time at the
haven't tried
gym,
'em.
and I literally got tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, regular energy drinks just don't do it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah,
know what,
me either.
You know what I do?
It's probably because I drink them at the bar with fucking liquor.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm
Could
used
be.
to it. Yeah.
Well,
that wasn't even funny. But
I wasn't trying to be funny.
like in the morning, I usually just get my old beer bong and I just fucking pound it, and I just go to work. And
with the
That wasn't funny either. Yeah, that wasn't. Now we know why he don't do comedy no more.
okay, you're saying what he said.
Yeah, see, now he's a joke.
Yeah,
He is a habitual joke stealer.
yeah, bro.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
He steals credit.
You know what it is? It's because I'm high as fuck off this Clorox, bro.
No, don't blame it on that. This dude, I will tell him something. I'll be like, oh yeah, like I'm like, oh, this is what we're gonna talk about today. You know, I made a whole fucking thumbnail and all that, and then this dude goes on the live and he says, hey guys, you know what we should talk about? And I was like, I just told you that. That's what we're talking about today. He's all, oh yeah, it just maybe sounds better when I say that. Like,
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
it's fucking walking sausage over here.
That's what she said.
Walking salchicha.
He gets jealous, He gets jealous.
Oh shit.
My job office fridge always got Celsius energy drinks. Oh, is that what he say?
Yeah, I just said that. Fool.
There you go.
I got
How's
some
this
Schwartz.
Oh
Schwartz is
shit.
strong in this one.
feel? So yeah,
Yogurt. I hate yogurt.
Oh fuck. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
I heard quitting
Spaceballs, bro.
alcohol, cold turkey could be dangerous for some people. I just heard about the tapering method. You know, I quit last year after I was getting smashed because I knew I was
I was
going to
gonna
quit
say
for
we're
6
just
months.
drinking not so long ago.
No, last year.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh.
quit last year for 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Last year, I got smashed at the end of the year because I knew I was going to be quitting on the 1st. So I literally got smashed up until the 1st at like I drank all day on the 1st, and then I didn't drink until the 2nd of June, and it was no problem. You know, but it's also like I work out, so immediately like I sweat all that shit out the very next gym session. So today, halfway through our whatever, I had a couple tall cans and went on Clubhouse on Monday night. So by the first hour of our hike, I sweat all that shit out. I was already in.
Well, hey, Gambit, that would us alcoholics would categorize you as a normal person. We call you normies, bro, because you can stop. A real alcoholic, it's like an allergy of the body, man. It yearns for it. We can't stop. That's why alcoholics
Can't
have
stop, won't stop.
I get what you're saying because I have homies who are addicts and
My dad was an alcoholic, bro. So I know.
See, I got my my homie Lush.
Yeah, you know what I mean then.
My homie Lush
40
is
plus years, man. He couldn't stop until he rushed, scared him with the disease of the blood turning into water.
Yeah.
That's what cut it for him.
yeah, that's crazy.
There's people that suffer from alcoholism.
I lost a couple homies on that alcohol.
So yeah.
They get their stomach gets all blown and they have to get it pumped every day and then so just
Yeah.
can't pump it.
Psoriasis is what do they call that shit?
Well, there's people that suffer from alcoholism. That's when they're consumed, and they don't have no thought in their mind to get recovery. No, they don't reach out to anybody. They're just drinking and drinking. That's when you're suffering.
Yeah.
Me, I'm battling. Because I'm reaching out. You got to call somebody. Yeah.
You got a sponsor.
I go up and down. You know what I mean?
Like a roller coaster.
Yeah. I've called you. You already know.
Yeah, and you piss me off and shit.
I love Umpa, man. Umpa always looks out, bro.
Umpa gets irritated. He's like, oh, I gotta help out this homie though, man. It's my boy.
Hey, and then he'll tell me he's not drunk, and then once he starts saying "I love you, Umpa," fuck, this motherfucker's drunk. This motherfucker's drunk.
I could always tell when somebody.
Yeah, and then he starts slurring and shit.
I love you, Umpa.
They said it's sober. He said that.
There is alcohol in this.
So you,
I really do, bro. He always
like,
looks out.
So I understand what you're saying, like, you know, and I, you know, because even smoking weed, I had a hard time quitting because I've been smoking since I was a teenager, and I tried and I've tried and I've tried, and by the grace of God, I went and I asked for prayer at church, because every time that I quit smoking weed, I have, you know, like there's these things that, well, when weed suppresses a part of your brain that allows you to dream. And so when you quit smoking, after a couple of weeks, you start having these very vivid dreams. And my dreams are always traumatic. It's always like me getting shot or stabbed or some like, it's never like fun
at Diddy's
shit.
Party.
It's never fun shit.
Party.
It's never fun shit.
A pool full of baby oil.
It's never fun shit like me, you know, riding on top of Falcor and unicorns. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always like
dope ass dream.
you know, but it's always like some traumatic shit, like I'm getting shot or I'm getting stabbed.
Betray you!
That would be considered a trip, right?
You know, like it's always some negative shit. So I asked for prayer at church, and then they prayed for me, and by the grace of God, I quit, and I haven't had them dreams. Now I have had a bunch of good dreams. I'm having like, you know, I'm hooking up with like some hot chick, or like, you know what I mean? Like it'd be like some fun, like,
Shit.
you know what I mean? Something dope. You know what I mean? Like
Nice.
it's like
He's praying.
He's on his
to the-
uppers.
He's praying to the wrong God.
yeah, nah.
Yeah, man, I got a prostitute on Curtin Street, bro.
No. It'll be like, you know what I mean?
Hey, the little
Hell no.
like my Hollywood crush. You know what I mean?
shit. Yeah.
But it's never so like I'm starting having more positive dreams instead of like you know, like traumatic shit, and
Yeah.
so it allowed me to quit smoking. So I haven't smoked for a few months, and
That's what's up.
I'm working now on trying. You know, I'm gonna try and go a couple months sober until July. But yeah, that shit it's definitely rough to just raw dog life. Period. So I get you, and you know, that's why I don't want to say that, like, you know, you say, oh, I'm a normie because I could just quit smoking, drinking for 6 months, but I still couldn't wait. You know, in my brain, I couldn't wait till
You had a countdown?
You're still a
June
normie.
2nd, you know what I mean?
You're still a normie,
So-
bro, because I would have been drinking my ass off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
For real.
But why did
Wait,
you
let-
start?
let me-
Why did you wait 6 months to have a drink?
EDC.
just to prove to myself I could
That you
do
could
it,
do it?
and then I wanted it, my body. I did a crazy body transformation. You know the picture I
Oh,
posted. where I'm
BBL?
like-
You got a BBL done?
no, that's what you do.
Oh, okay.
You got a teeth BBL.
Here, let me see your breast. Let me see your breast.
I got titties.
No, he got a teeth BBL. No, so I
It's called Colgate.
no, it's called no, it's
Colgate
called,
commercial?
it's called vinyl teeth.
It's called. What I do is I mix Colgate
We
with.
got Mexican
with
tiles
Side
teeth. We got a little fucking Mexican kid to put glue cheeklets in his mouth.
Damn.
Yes,
I
shots
remember that
fired.
movie. I remember that movie. I remember Don't Be a Menace. What was that? Is that Menace?
Got
What was
a
that?
porcelain plate put in his fucking mouth.
He said white cheeklets.
The white chiclets. Crazy.
So
Oh man, Ghambit.
Opa, get him back, bro. Get him back.
Actually, one of my homegirls just got that shit done. Big old teeth.
you don't remember when 6ix9ine first got his teeth done? Them shit was like this long.
Damn.
My ex's pops got his teeth done, and then he came back. Bro's teeth was like damn.
Dude, there was some guy that went viral on the Instagram. He got his teeth done, and they didn't even do the lines between his teeth, bro. It looked like a mouthpiece.
A grill?
I was like, yeah, but he was all
boxer.
excited. He was all excited because he only paid like $1,500 and shit.
Hell no. Look like a boxer.
Half price.
It's just like,
Fucked up.
Half price.
hell no.
Yeah,
You
fuck
can't even
that.
floss, motherfucker. Like,
I mean, if you
Forget
can't
to apply.
afford to get your teeth done or your BBL done, don't do it.
don't do it. Don't do it.
real.
You know what's crazy is like,
Right?
you know, here's another thing. All right, we'll really quick. Wait, what were we talking about before we started talking about your teeth?
We're talking about Ray's addiction, bro.
BBL. Your BBL. Remember you said your BBL.
Okay, yeah.
You're
So,
going through your
all right.
transformation.
So that picture, you know, I have a picture of me where I did this whole transformation and I got like bricks. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like look like crazy. Watch.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Here he goes.
We're gonna go to the shirtless pictures right now.
Gambit's wearing a thong.
Oh fuck.
Backwards.
Damn.
The archives.
The
Inside
archives.
out.
Yeah, look at that one where he's all laying down and shit.
See?
Oh shit.
I mean, look at.
Look,
Yeah.
I feel weird looking at that picture.
Yo.
I know. What the fuck?
All right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how hard this was to do?
Uh-huh.
This was really hard to do.
Yeah.
This was really hard to do. So this was 6 months of meal prepping, eating clean, eggs, spinach, chicken, and hitting the gym every day and not drinking. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was able to get that elite physique. You know, so I did this.
I'm trying to look like that too, bro.
I did this after 6 months, and it just
I'm gonna
like
start
kind of
smoking
like. it kind of was like inspiring because I know I could do that again, you know. But it is a big part of it. Like was the alcohol that you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna quit it for a couple months and do crash dieting and a little bit of keto and get back in there. Hopefully I get there by at least middle of July. And see where it goes, but it's that.
Right on. Good luck to you, man.
Hey man, listen.
Yeah.
The gym really helped me, bro. Like with the not smoking weed, and you know, and you know, I don't want to call myself an alcoholic because you guys like shame me or you ignore me.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean.
You are, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's no disrespecting you. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying you disrespect, but you know, what I'm saying.
I haven't drank in like 2
Because
weeks.
in my personally, like, I'm like, damn, I wanna drink, you know, like,
Yeah.
I like.
When you're addicted, it's every day, bro. Like throughout the whole day.
Yeah, you don't have an addiction. You just like.
I just like drinking.
Yeah.
Damn.
But who's this man, Jim, that helped you out? Jim? Yeah, Jim Carrey or?
No, the actual gym.
Oh,
The actual gym.
Oh, I thought he was talking about his boyfriend the whole time.
I don't know. I'm like, fucking, hey, tell me more about Jim, man.
Yeah, that's
Jim.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's.
I don't have a boyfriend.
He sounds cool, man. Where's
like
he from?
women.
Salinas?
Oh, fools, bro.
Monterey.
Is it Jim Gutierrez?
Oh shit!
Contrary to your guys' lifestyle.
Isn't Woody's name Jim?
Contrary.
Yeah, Woody. Oh,
we gotta-
Umpa's trying to fucking.
We gotta send this.
I'm
to
gonna
Woody.
react to this podcast and then put a fucking counter anytime that you guys do a gay joke.
Fucking $1 in the money jar, bro.
That's
Jimmy
how
Rich.
it
A shot of tequila every time. Blacked out and
Oh man.
crazy, bro. So that's cool, bro. Hey, man, listen, all the prayers in the world. God bless you, bro. And I'll
you
pray
can do
for
it.
you, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate
grace
it. And
of
yeah,
God.
God has always been right there by my side. That's why I'm still
Right on.
here.
Amen. Amen.
I'm not done, bro.
Not at all. God's not finished. He's always, he's always working on us.
Yeah.
So you was in LA for 3 years.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
Said
Orange
Huntington Park.
County.
Southern Cali. So
Yeah,
Even
Southern
got LA
California.
tattoos.
So my girl's dad is from Huntington Park. He originally. So
Oh, yeah, that's
now he lives in Greenfield. But yeah, a lot of people come from like that area, LA up north, bro.
yeah.
is he an alcoholic?
No.
Then why
You know
the
what?
fuck would you bring him up, man?
He did party. He did party.
I was like, why is this?
I think we all party.
He knew my dad, bro, back in the 80s. So I don't know. My dad was a big time party animal.
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
He used to party back in Little TJ back in the day in Watsonville.
Oh shit.
Little TJ, Paro.
What is that? El Torero?
Yeah. Claro, bro. I was Little TJ
That's
back
what
in the day.
Little TJ. What movie is that from?
El Torero, right?
Yeah, Torero. But Little TJ in the movie is what's that movie?
Brotherhoods of
Boulevard-
Justice. No, Boulevard Nights.
Boulevard Nights, is it? Or Brotherhoods of
Brotherhoods
Justice?
of Justice, bro.
It is. I
It
think.
came out in the movie.
It's based out of Watsonville.
Watsonville.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then
It was-
they call it Little TJ, or is
Yeah.
it one of the? It wasn't Killer Clowns, right? No, because Killer Clowns it was
Brotherhoods of Justice.
Santa
Bro. Check
Cruz.
that one out.
Watsonville.
It's their cruise. So it's like based out of Santa Cruz County area.
Is it?
Brotherhoods of Justice.
Who's in? Is it Emilio
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is in that movie.
Fucking Neo.
He's him and his buddies from high school are looking for
John Wick.
a motorcycle that they thought some Mexican guy jacked in Watsonville, and they go driving around Main Street in Watsonville looking for the bike. And
way.
they get pulled over by some homies, and then they say, "What are you doing over here, man? You
Yeah.
don't belong on this side of town."
Oh shit.
Yeah, check it out. It's,
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
an
have to-
interesting
I'm gonna
movie.
Watsonville classic. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Killer Clowns,
No,
That one too.
Brotherhood of Justice.
Hoods of Justice,
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood
of
of
Justice.
I never even heard that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Keanu
Check
Reeves.
that shit out.
There's been a few that get filmed in this area. There's Killer Clowns, Dangerous Minds, Brotherhoods of Justice.
Basic Instinct.
There was that Bandits.
Basic Instinct?
Remember
Bandits.
they had the Salinas Hospital.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which one?
Basic Instinct when they had that Salinas Hospital right there.
Basic Instinct is where the girl shows her vagina, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Nice.
think I don't think
Shannon, what's her name?
Only in Salas.
No,
Yeah.
movie
that's-
Bandits.
no.
Bandits was filmed in Old Town.
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, that's right. At
When
the
they
bank.
robbed the bank. Yeah.
yeah, the bank.
They robbed the bank.
Fire.
Yeah, yeah. With John. Who was it? John Travolta, right? Or no?
No, fucking. I mean, freaking.
Brad
Bruce
Pitt.
Willis.
No.
You can cuss
Bruce
now.
Willis.
We just did that 10-minute mark. You're good.
Yeah,
Yeah, you ain't got to be like super censoring yourself now. So
Bruce Willis was in Salinas, bro.
Yeah, and Bandits and
Yeah.
What?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
831 got a lot. Well, she was in Dangerous Minds too, and that was at the boardwalk.
Yeah.
no, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, they filmed. There's a scene where she's like walking on the boardwalk, and that's filmed in the boardwalk.
Oh, and the movie Us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one also
us.
us.
That was Santa
That was a
Cruz.
good one.
Yeah,
Shit.
and it's
Lost Boys?
and that's based
Lost
on a true
Boys,
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The
us.
movie-
Yeah.
It's based on a true story. Something similar like
It's
that happened.
Us, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
what's-
Mike Tyson in that movie too, man.
Where in Us?
Yeah, he's like he has a clown mask on.
Oh,
He's
shit.
a killer. Mike Tyson.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think the most famous, I think is Edmund Kemper, maybe either Edmund Kemper or the Zodiac Killer. Like all those guys
Oh,
are
Zodiac
from,
Killer.
Oh yeah, that's
Santa
right.
Cruz got a lot of serial killers.
Yeah, near the boardwalk, right?
Yeah.
I think
probably
Edmund
still do,
Kemper is
bro.
the dude who killed his mom and put her head on a stake.
That's famous. Yeah.
Yeah,
out here.
that happened right there by the cement ship in Seascape, Seacliff, where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was real shit. That's crazy.
And there's also, the most famous Santa Cruz movie is The Lost Boys.
Lost
yeah,
Boys,
that-
the vampire movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a dope movie.
it's a classic.
That was
Oh,
doper
classic.
than my piss test.
What's your what's your guys' favorite cult classic movie? You guys would bring it back to them.
Selena.
Selena?
Yeah.
I don't think that was a cult classic. I think that's just a
Selena.
classic.
Yeah.
A lot of people watch this.
What do you mean, like
it's like a
cult
biopic.
classic? Like,
You know, like
for example,
like Killer Clowns.
Like a
something
hor-
gritty,
like
something grimy.
Like for me, it would probably
Like a
be like
horror
Pulp
movie kinda.
Fiction, or
Oh.
like all of Quentin Tarantino movies.
Quentin
are-
Tarantino, man.
cult classics, or
Guillermo.
someone would maybe say like Clerks or Mallrats,
I like
or
Rambo.
you know what I mean.
Rambo.
Rambo's a regular movie.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what a cult classic is?
Nah.
Nah,
Is you-
I know
Classic.
what
I
a
like-
cold cut combo is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Define cold classic.
So wait, that sounds
No,
good.
like I don't know the reference.
Can you spell it out, please?
I know what cold
You can
is.
use it in a sentence.
Yeah, you just said
But you went from Killer Clown.
Like Killer Clowns is like a cult classic, 'cause
But
it
you
wasn't
went-
like
But you
What,
you
cult
threw me off
classic?
when you said Pulp Fiction.
Saving Private Ryan is definitely not a cult classic. That won a fucking Oscar.
that's a badass movie, though.
You're talking about
great
like
movie.
horror kind of, right? Horror type.
No, it's like a movie that didn't
Classic
make
movie.
it might have even bombed in the cinemas, but like
Oh.
everybody knows it. and
Oh,
loves
okay. Blood in, blood out.
it. That's
There you go.
Classic.
That's a good one.
Classic.
It's or a hood flick. That's a hood flick also.
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah, that is
I was watching that shit by 6 years old, bro.
No, that's a dope ass movie.
Fuck
I ain't
yeah.
gonna
That's a
lie.
family movie right there.
No, it's definitely not.
Come on, kids, we're gonna watch Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah, come on.
No, you know what? Me and my
Fuck with
cousin's favorite thing to do is literally because it's so like the dialogue is so cheesy in it. We literally watch that shit and laugh at it the entire time.
Which one?
Good, Blood In, Blood Out. We think it's pretty cheesy. The dialogue in it is pretty fucking cheesy.
Chewie, who are you fighting?
Yeah. Tres puntos.
You're fighting yourselves, Chewie. No seas pendejo.
Hey,
Like, who are you fighting? He answered it. He's like, Tres puntos.
Puntos.
Damn.
Imagine my mom telling me that. I'm like, La Posada.
See, like,
That's who we're fighting.
see, what's it called?
Dying, bro. What the fuck?
Mom,
See,
I'm gonna go shoot him right now.
American Me had an actual like good dialogue. It was well written.
Hell no, that's a whack ass movie.
Nah, American Me was fire.
Pretty
Oh,
good,
man,
too.
people like you would say that.
It was pretty good.
It's a
Anybody that
decent movie, bro. but-
any real even South and North, they would agree that American Me was whack.
No,
Yeah,
I never hear.
I want to hear a real.
I hear more.
My family was better than that.
Yeah, Mi Familia.
That was a badass movie.
Yeah, come
That was a
on,
good one too.
Hey, can you
Chucho?
Can you tilt that the light? No, so
all gonna
the
fall.
reason American Me, it was because it was an actual film. No, like tilt aim it this way.
bro. Why? Because Mundo Ramos? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, so
The raping scene? Is that what you're?
The rapey scene.
Is that why you're saying it was like the most?
there you go.
Oh shit! It was
Another gay joke.
No, I said rape. I said rape.
And it was pretty gay.
Well, what do you think happened? You're like saying this is the coolest movie. I like watching it in 3D.
yeah, especially when he gets a mouthful of beans.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the rice patty.
Be a little more blatant.
You guys are campaigning for a movie
my
where
God.
Big Gay Al was about to get his duck sick by Miklo. Talking about we don't got enough time.
Hey, but he got killed.
Give me some chon
Give me
chon.
some choncho. Hell yeah.
Am I gonna have to rape you?
Popeye's a fucking
What the?
star. One of the stars. That shit, bro.
I don't know, man.
You think you can move 100 whack or
We definitely.
Sorry, no tortillas,
Sorry, no
Pedro.
Sorry, no
Yeah.
In your
That's what I'm saying.
dreams.
Like when we watch a movie,
Learn on your own time,
I
Albert.
personally watch Blood In Blood Out to laugh at it.
I don't want his
not a
apple.
good movie.
Oh no, I don't want his pork chop. I want his life.
I never
Never seen the
I
video.
never understood that shit until I got older, bro.
Somebody
I never laughed at
I would have ate his pork chop, bro. I would have said,
hilarious. There's a video where somebody did a voiceover on YouTube, and he's all, I don't want his pork chop, and because he's got the apple, he's all, I want his apple. He has an apple in his hand.
Yeah. When he grabbed the apple, yeah. When he goes straight, yeah.
And so somebody did an over voice instead of him saying his life. He's like, I want his apple. It's funny, bro. Okay, see, somebody explain it. A film that has acquired a cult following. Yes. The cowboy Clint Eastwood movie, Call Me Trinity. There's an Old West movie, I forgot. Yeah. You know what's crazy is that Clint Eastwood actually used to be the mayor of Carmel.
Yeah. He has a restaurant over there.
Yeah, he does.
Pig's breath or some shit, or hot breath, or
Hog breath, maybe.
hog breath, maybe, I think.
hogwash.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, they have that his last movie. Well, no, I mean probably not his last, but Gran Torino is a great fucking movie.
Gran Torino.
Those are
Yeah, that was a really good movie.
That's a really good movie, bro. You really get connect. Whenever you could connect, you get connected to the character in the movie, you really fuck with it. And then you start like hating the characters because of how deplorable they are in the movie.
Yeah.
It detaches you from reality, and you're like, yeah, this is it.
That's like another like Denzel on Equalizer. You know how he goes out for the people.
Dude, Denzel,
Or,
Damn, Denzel.
Or Benicio del Toro in what was it? Where he rapes the girl. And you guys aren't gonna know when a girl gets raped, but you're gonna know all about the guy rapes.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
I think
what are we
it's
talking
Sicario.
about
I think
here?
it's Sicario. Oh no, it's
Oh, Sicario.
No, it's not Sicario. It's where the white boys go to grow weed for the
Oh, yeah,
Savages.
Savages.
Yeah, that was alright.
So the way that Benicio del Toro plays the bad guy in that shit just makes you fucking hate him. So
Yeah, he raped her. Who, Blake,
yeah.
Blake Lively?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just went blank, man. I wish this was a guy getting raped right now.
Get the fuck. The gay joke comes in, right?
There we go.
Hey, where the hell is Junior at,
I
bro?
know,
Junior's been quiet.
Junior would have been lighting up the chat like, oh my God, this is the
Yeah.
funniest episode ever.
Fucking, where's the cock meat sandwich at?
Yeah, I looked at Gambit right now, like total mind blow.
Yeah,
I
right.
thought it was gonna be a dude. A dude
Gran
on a
Torino
dude.
was based off of a true story, an Army Ranger versus Crips in Washington. Word. I didn't know, because I thought it was based, I didn't know it was in Washington, because I know they filmed it
Man,
in
Lenny
like
knows his
Ohio. Yeah, I think they filmed it in like, it was like Lake Michigan, or, it was in the Midwest where they filmed it though. But shout out to that bit of information. I wasn't
I can't remember what the Gran Torino was about.
It was Clint Eastwood. Get off my fucking lawn. Remember? He's got living next to a bunch of Hmong Crips.
Oh, yeah,
Asians.
Yeah,
He was hella racist.
And
to
he
all
was
the
super
Asians.
racist towards them.
Yeah.
He called the dude, he's like, my name's Tao. And he's like, listen, Toad.
yeah. And then he ends up washing his car or some shit, right?
Yeah, and then he ends up like killing him.
Yeah.
He's like, as long as you don't put a spoiler on it, like one of those wetbacks, whatever.
I was just watching one of his other movies that he just came out with when he's a drug mule.
Who, Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
It was an old one, or?
What?
Yeah.
No, it was one of his newest ones.
It's called The Mule.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is
Really?
it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Moving
transporting
for the cartel and shit.
he's transporting cocaine.
Yeah.
Man.
Yup.
I like the one with it's based off of the true story. The one with Tom Cruise, where he's in
Oh, Mission Impossible?
where he's flying the plane for the
007?
cartel.
Oh yeah, American Made.
American
That's-
made.
Oh yeah.
that-
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, and that really happened.
Yeah, it's a
the
real true story.
Bobby Seale.
Yes, Bobby Seale.
There's a video explaining it.
There's a video that
Army Rangers.
explains it, titled "Army Rangers Smoked Some Crips."
Oh, okay.
That's what's up, man.
Fire.
Big up to the
They
Army
like
Ranger.
those guy scenes, no Vaseline. That's funny.
Hey, don't get Umpa started.
TVT said they like those guy scenes, no Vaseline.
No. By Ice Cube.
No Vaseline.
Oh, Diddy.
Nobody ever talks about it. This fool Ice Cube, when he came to
San Jose?
No. He was at
the Rodeo?
at California Cali Roots last year.
Oh yeah.
And he was performing, and he's like, "I think I had the best diss song of all time." And it was when Kendrick and Drake were going at each other, and this fool was like, "Yeah, I think I had the best diss song of all time," because everybody's saying, he's like, "That song's cool," and then he's like, "But I think mine was," and then he performed it, and I'm like, "Yo, this song's pretty fucking gay." Like, listen to this song. He's like, he's pretty much threatening to rape the entire NWA, and I'm like, first of all, Eazy-E had AIDS.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah, rest in peace,
Bobby Seale,
Eazy.
Black Panther, Bobby OG from Oakland. No, Bobby Seale is he was an operative. They got hired by the CIA to fly cocaine into America and drop it over the border, pretty much, and then take pictures. And then he was taking pictures of like where the cartels were, right?
Yeah.
He was using
Yeah.
his plane.
Not the gorillas.
That's how it started.
Oh, yeah, the guerrillas.
that's
And then they were like, well, on your next trip, you're going to start transporting
Guns.
guns and coke.
No, it was guns.
No, they were taking guns over there, and then he's bringing coke
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
That's what it was.
From the what's the name of the cartel?
Tell, yeah. Yeah. What up, Eli Smith? Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. There is 13 people in here, only 4 likes. Please hit that like
Yeah,
button.
come on, guys. Don't
Do
be
us
shy.
a solid, man. Do us a solid. Hit that like button. Appreciate everybody. If you appreciate the content, just hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to let you know every time that we going live. So yeah, if you guys just tapped in, we're talking about different movies and stuff like that, and we were just talking about American Made with Tom Cruise, where he was transporting guns for the American government into Colombia, and then bringing back drugs in exchange, and then dropping them off. That's just a wild thing, and because they pretty much denied it for so many years until recent years, and they pretty much contributed to into the crack epidemic of the 80s. And have you seen Snowfall, the show?
Oh yeah, that's a really good show.
Great fucking show.
Yeah. That was based on Ricky Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross,
Yep.
right?
I met him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Real Rick Ross?
Yeah, he owns a trucking company.
Oh yeah, cool dude.
Yeah, really cool dude. He's gonna do our podcast when he has some downtime. But really cool
shit.
guy. Real cool guy.
What's up, man?
Yeah, he's a really cool
Wasn't
guy.
he touring for a bit?
Yeah, he's. I really think that the movie companies did him dirty because I think they just moved around it, without having to pay him. And they're pretty much, everybody knows that it's his story, but they made him look like a bum at the end of the movie. Made him look like he became some alcoholic bum. But no, he's like really successful businessman. He has his own trucking company. And
Has he wrote any books?
I'm not sure. Those are all questions I'd probably ask him. I'd probably want to read his book before I interview him. But yeah, he's a super man. He's like super solid dude, full of life. Always smiling. You know what I mean? Like got a big smile. Every time I've never seen him where he's just not like got this big ass smile on his face. So I'm sure he's grateful just to be around. You know what I mean?
That's messed up how they try to portray him as somebody that gave up on life after.
Yeah, and I feel like that might be because pretty much the government got exposed for being dirty, So I can see the government, using their tactics in order to smear his name and make him look like he's a bum or whatever. And that's not cool because again, I personally know Freeway Ricky Ross, and he for sure is not a bum, and he for sure is a successful businessman with his own trucking company.
Let's give him a
He's
call.
got a semi truck. He's a solid
Got him on
dude.
speed dial. FaceTime him right now.
Yeah, let's see.
Nah,
Prove it.
we're gonna get him in here.
But you know what's even colder is the rapper Rick Ross.
Yeah, that's another thing. Just stole his name,
he's
stole
on
his
the East
identity.
Coast too, bro. It's crazy.
And to just be unapologetic, like, nah, I ain't gonna give you shit. Like, what?
Like
You're a fucking CEO. Like,
instead of paying homage and shit.
right. You should at least, hey, man, break him off some M's, give him something. Like, you ain't even like, you know what I mean? Like, you stole his name and identity and
all like he's like basing all his lyrics on what he was doing.
yeah, and he was a CO.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He's a CO, which is weird. El Infierno movie.
Before he was a rapper, he was a CEO.
Have you guys seen El Infierno? I haven't seen it.
No.
Voces and Inocentes about Guatemalan war. Oh, I heard about that. I seen Sin Nombre. That's a good movie. You seen Sin Nombre?
That's a Mexican movie, right? Yeah.
No, it's a movie about the MS-13.
El
the kids?
Salvadorians.
El Salvadorians.
Oh, that little boy, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
El
yeah.
Salvadorians, and the dude who plays the bad guy in Apocalypto, and he also
That's
plays
a good movie.
Temo. His name's Guatemoc something. But the dude who plays the main bad guy in Apocalypto, I mean, I shouldn't call him bad guy because they were just Aztecs doing their thing, right? But the antagonist in that movie, he also is in the he's also in the Black Panther movie. That fool plays the main gang member from the MS-13, and it's a bunch of it's like a bunch of stories that all meet up. It's like you got these people that are trying to leave El Salvador and get to America, and then you got these guys who are in a gang, and then you got this guy who's trying to leave the gang, and then you got somehow at one point their stories all collide in the middle of them trying to get to America. It's a great fucking story, and I definitely suggest people check it out if you haven't seen Sin Nombre. It's a really good. It's a
Sin Nombre, man.
technically it's a foreign flick because it's all in Spanish, but it's a great movie.
Yeah, it's really good.
Wow.
On Netflix?
No, I don't know. I think you'd probably have to rent it online or something. But
You probably get it on Prime and buy it.
yeah, something like that. We got to rent it for like $5 or whatever. And then there's also what's that other movie? Amores Perros. You ever seen Amores Perros?
No.
It's like 4 dog lovers. Or 3, it's like 3 or 4 different stories of dog lovers, and they all have their own little stories of what's going on. And at one point, there's a car accident, and somehow they're all in the car accident. But it's these 3 stories, and then they're all connected by this one car accident. But it's how they lead up to that one car accident.
Oh, okay.
It's another great fucking movie. I like movies like that. It's like where it's like they use creativity to build the story and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They all had
Have you
three
seen that-
different point of like stories, 3 different point of view stories. They all end up in the same, like
Right, it's 3 completely different stories, 3 different things. This girl's like a rich girl who has like a dog, and you know she's all like she loves her dog. She's not happy with her husband, and you got this dude who's just like a random like it's like 3 different stories. But there's a car accident, but they're all dog lovers. That's why it's called Amores Perros.
Yeah.
It's a good fucking movie though.
It's like that movie Crash. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it, but you know when you like drink and you watch a movie, and it's like the worst thing you could do is drink while watching a movie because I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
Crash was literally that's crazy you say that because that's one movie
Yeah.
when I was drunk and I was watching it, but I didn't watch it.
It's with Lawrence Tate, Terrence
Right.
Howard. It's trippy.
Lawrence Tate's sick. He's great in what's it called? Dead Presidents.
Oh yeah.
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 What the fuck you mean you're gonna give me life after everything I did for this motherfucking country? That
Oh
shit
no,
wild.
that's Lawrence Tate.
and the Medal of Honor.
That's,
Yeah, Lawrence Tate.
That's Lawrence. Oh, I thought you said Terrence Howard. My bad.
No, Lawrence. Terrence Howard is
Is the chicken guy? He's
Terrence Howard is whoop that trick. Get him, whoop that trick.
What's wrong with you, man?
Hey, man.
Empire.
He's a curve.
Y'all gotta
over here,
have a
man.
dream, man.
Empire. Yeah, I used to watch that shit, Empire.
Shit's dope.
Look
Oh, look who showed up. Junior.
gay guys in the chat.
Naughty Nights in Hong Kong.
Umpa's Naughty
You gotta
Nights.
be over 21 to view watching it.
Umpa's Naughty Nights in Hong Kong. Great movie. Gotta be over 20.
Hey, we're going to TJ June 9th.
Yee. Lock it in, bro.
I thought you were going to Thailand.
That's August 9th.
That's August.
Oh man.
Hot August Thailand night.
Nah, actually, Thailand, I think it's in March. We're going to March.
Damn, that's
Really going
next
to
year.
Thailand?
Yeah.
I heard it's nice actually.
Yeah.
Bro, Thailand I heard is like crazy. Even the food is exotic.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, you are.
Like
Shout out the passport boys. Damn.
Ludacris said he bangs cock in Bangkok.
Yeah, he does in the lyric.
Hey yo, pause.
Banks cocky bang. That's right.
What? Hold on, what?
Shit.
I don't think anybody said anything gayer than Biggie.
Damn.
Junior?
Whoa.
No, Biggie's. I mean, Junior. That's definitely probably. Only, but I'm saying in the lyric.
Was it a rap battle when he said that?
What did you say?
No, Biggie said, "You look so good, I'd suck your daddy's D."
What?
No.
No, he didn't say that.
I swear to God, he said that.
Damn.
That's
What's up?
crazy.
The
That's crazy.
what's it called? The
Did he put a finger in his butt while he's saying
I
that?
suck your daddy's. You know what I mean? He definitely said that. It's definitely like and it's like very. And he said another lyric where he says, "You saw some, don't you know what to do? When we kidnap kids, fuck them in their ass, throw them over the bridge."
Damn.
That's a Biggie lyric.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I never
Damn.
heard those lyrics.
Now we gotta go in the archives for that, bro.
That's AI, right? They're
No,
changing
these
his
are
lyrics.
these are real lyrics, bro. I always thought it was positive. I'm always like, be like, oh, Biggie, and then I'll be like,
You think Diddy was really in love with Notorious B.I.G.? So
there was this video where it shows Biggie caressing Diddy's hand, and he's like, damn, your skin's so soft. I was like, wait, hold on, what?
Damn.
Let's go to this,
So let's go to this topic right here.
the topic
So,
going on.
if y'all don't know, there's been a lot of updates with this Diddy trial. A few different things from they had last week. They had Cassie hit the stand. She gave her testimony, got cross-examined, and pretty much got destroyed on the stand. You know, they pretty much proved that she was really doing everything because she loved him, and they really had a toxic relationship. She was the one that was purchasing the prostitutes or the male escorts.
Damn.
She was the one that asked the male escort to piss on her. She's like, what they made it, the way they made it seem at the end was, dang, you pretty much are just sorry for the things, you're ashamed of the things that you did, and you wish you would have never done them because now you're older and you got to live with those things in the back of your head. But you were consenting to all these things. I think the worst thing that really happened to her was that she got beat. And I mean, it's obvious, it's terrible. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and defend Diddy. He's a fucking monster. He's a real piece of shit. But what he's going to trial for is sex trafficking.
Yeah.
And he definitely didn't sex trafficking, fraud, coercion, and racketeering.
Yeah.
He's getting charged.
He's not getting charged for Cassie's beatdown.
No, that was out of that was past the statute of limitations, so they couldn't charge him with that.
Oh, okay.
Diddy's famous.
Yeah, I mean, that should have no relevance. Cassie's just doing it to herself, though. But Diddy shouldn't be beating the shit out of her. You know what I mean?
No woman deserves to get beat. Let alone like. But I think that there's a different.
Well, some of them
there's
do.
a different agenda.
Some of them do.
That's crazy.
Just kidding,
all,
women.
No morals. No,
I'm just kidding. I love.
no woman should get beat, bro.
I think there's a different.
Well, only in
agenda
bed.
You need, yeah.
Only in bed.
The only time they like it is in bed, right? So
Why is it
mistreated.
So what is this? Prosecutors reveal the images of the sex workers
Yes.
that took part in the Diddy and Cassie.
So
it's all guys. What the?
So he had this weird obsession. He was like a cuck. He was a cuckold. He liked to watch Cassie get the business, and there's one testimony that said that he actually enjoyed her getting finished on, and then and then her rubbing the dude's nut on his nipples.
Diddy would like that shit.
Did he like that?
Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with men's sexuality or what type of sexuality.
Listen. Is he weird? Is he weird? Does he got the same sexual preferences as Junior and Umpa? Probably, but that's not illegal. It's not illegal to be a fucking weirdo. It's not illegal to have sexual relations with the man or be a cuckold or get play baby oil, all that shit. That's not. I think the worst thing that this dude probably did was, one, beat on her, two, be a terrible partner to her, terrible boyfriend, manipulator, all that. But that's just not illegal. It's not illegal to manipulate a girl. You know what I mean? Men do it all the time to get in their pants, and it's just like a regular thing. So, we're going into a slippery slope of like over policing, and really this is an agenda push. They're really trying to push an agenda for whatever. He pissed off the people from the liquor company. He tried to buy BET from the Jews, and in the end of the day, like, there's just an agenda going on here, and the testimony proved it. The defense tore her ass apart, and they're using emotions because we all love women. We all want to protect women, and women deserve to be protected. And so they show that video, and it's bad and it's terrible, and they paint his character to be like some monster, which he's a weirdo. He's probably a monster to some women because he doesn't know how to respect women, but it's not illegal to be a bad boyfriend or to be a bad husband, or that's not illegal. This is an agenda push, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And the fact, look at, they posted up all these like male escorts and all this shit, like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, if Cassie was paying these guys herself and hiring them herself, she's just as guilty as he is,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Umpa was part of one of those parties, I'm sure. Umpa pulled up.
I threw my own in Monterey.
I'm just wondering why they don't have their numbers like right there so you can contact them.
These are all from the ads. These are all from the Craigslist ads because they were getting these male escorts from Craigslist.
Wow.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what town or what city you had to log in?
I think it was like L.A., Miami, maybe. Like
Somewhere exotic.
Let me check.
Exotic escorts.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Fucking crazy.
They've also released pictures of like the.
That's why I love Current Street. You know what I mean? Ain't no paper trail on my phone.
Right?
Third Street.
I go straight to the source.
They're shutting that down, bro, aren't they?
I think they did already.
Yeah.
They tried the other day. So the other day
I seen
when I
them
was
block
going
the
home,
street off.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going right now.
Yeah.
I was going to work. Well, I leave work at 11 on Saturday, right?
And you drive right through there, huh?
Every day. He takes a detour.
I either stop at In-N-Out or I go home. And
Or the shells.
I either stop at In-N-Out or I go home. Because you know what's crazy? Sometimes I crave tacos, but I'm like, I'm going to be standing in line next to a bunch of prostitutes.
Tacos and hoes, man.
I know what's wrong with that.
Yeah,
I know what's wrong with that.
Take some ass while you get some tacos, huh?
Do it at the club.
Hey, I seen you on Kern Street with some hookers in front of the taco truck.
I'll be like, yeah.
I was getting some tacos. Like, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, my son always looks at my location. He's all, Dad, you're on Current Street again? I go,
Man.
yeah. I go, yeah.
Just taking a detour.
I go, yeah, your mom's stressing me out.
That's
They
crazy.
be doing that. They be doing that.
I love you, Phoenix.
Let me see. I'm trying to find because they posted a picture of Diddy's like drugs, like when they raided his hotel room. It's the funniest shit ever. It was like a bunch of drugs and
Dildos, no?
no, it was like
Dildos and baby oil.
it was like baby oil, some like pills, and like it would just look crazy. Like what the hell?
Damn.
Yeah,
The Diddy parties.
I was really disappointed in Walmart because they lock up fucking,
Baby oil?
toothbrushes and stuff like that. I'm waiting like an hour for a toothbrush and the baby oil's just right there on blast, like for little kids just to jump on it, you know? I even told the manager, I go, hey, why isn't the baby oil locked up? You know what I mean?
I don't think anybody's trying to steal the baby oil.
Yeah, no.
Well, who's gonna steal toothpaste?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Everybody needs to brush their teeth.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Not everybody got to get freaky.
Yeah, no, I guess
You use
everybody
baking
since
soda
that
to brush your
Diddy,
teeth.
since that Diddy thing came out, everybody's scared to buy it. They steal it. No, for real, they're gone.
What are you looking at? Oh, his drug charges?
Have y'all seen those Diddy shiesties? Where you can actually it's like cover your face, but it has Diddy's like layout over.
All
it.
these
Oh,
guys-
yeah.
It's an ecstasy pill, an Obama ecstasy pill.
Oh,
Yeah, Obama.
Damn,
That is hilarious.
Damn.
that's crazy. Take some of this Obama.
Hey, order like 20.
That's insane.
The fucking exotic drugs, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And let's all go hiking under that waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off an Obama pill.
Hell yeah.
How's that for a video?
I know, right?
Oh,
You guys are
man.
wild, man.
So what do you guys think about this Diddy thing?
I'm pretty sure he's guilty, but all these people coming out.
You
left
think
and
he's
right.
sex trafficking? Because that's what he's getting charged with.
Little.
I don't know. Did you hear about...
You know why they're
Cassie told the court, "I'm always ready to freak off." They're saying
she
that
did.
he was sex trafficking her.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
No.
At a young
I
age
feel
too.
like I want to.
Underage. At underage.
She wasn't underage.
No.
No, they met
thought
when
she
she
was-
was 21.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought she was underage.
See what I'm saying? Like they're spreading all this misinformation to get people emotionally invested in something that's not
Oh
even true.
wow.
Yeah.
Look, I feel like I want to F. I can't wait for you to deep tease me, tease my PUSSY raw.
Damn.
Yeah.
She's
I've seen
sending
those
this
texts.
to him.
Yeah.
And then they took a break.
Sounds-
After 2 years, she was trying to get back with him.
Yeah. I think she's doing it for the money.
She already did for the money. She got $20 million out of it.
I thought it
probably
was
wants
50
more.
million.
She probably wants more.
You can't get more.
20 million. That's good. Fuck.
Man, I'd want my money back. Like this shit.
Yeah.
This payoff ain't
You're
work.
talking to Diddy, bro. Come on, man.
This payoff ain't work.
All those
You got
endorsements.
20 million.
All the shit that he had on lock. Like this guy had.
I
money on
don't
money.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
I do not want to just give up 20 million just because.
Yeah.
Just because I have money don't mean
But
that
now she's gonna leave him.
I shouldn't have to give you $1.
She's not gonna
if you
live
were
in
willingly
secrecy.
with me and wanted me and was in love with me and was traveling everywhere and was taking my gifts and was you were happy and you were begging me to come back and you didn't, you knew I had all these other girls and you were still begging me to come back. I don't think I owe you $1 fucking out of my hard-earned money. Straight up.
For real. Like, what'd you bring to the table now that you want to come back and?
I mean, that's
my
cool.
verses, right?
Listen, you could bring something, man, all that shit. Like,
Do you think she still gets
clearly
paid
liked
more
her.
on me and you?
He clearly liked her or whatever, but for her to use this opportunistically and really I really don't think. I think they told her, listen, if you don't testify against him, we got you soliciting escorts. She was paying these guys $4,000. Like, we got you.
Oh.
We got proof
A
that
trip,
you solicited.
$4,000 a trip.
We got you soliciting these escorts and asking them to piss on you. So if you don't go up there and testify, we're gonna get you too.
Yeah.
That's why he's the only one in the RICO. Because it's pretty much they're saying his business enterprise. They're charging the business enterprise with the RICO.
Yeah.
But like, this is a strategic hit. This is not. If you guys really think that the American government cares about sex trafficked women, or if you think that the American government gives a fuck about sex trafficked, they don't even care about sex trafficked children.
It's legal in the city, bro.
So they don't care about sex trafficked children. So if you think they got like
Constitution is.
20. They got like 150,000, 130,000, or it's even if it's 30,000, they got something like 33,000 or some thousand amount of people of little kids that are missing in this country. If they don't give a fuck about that, they do not give a fuck that this chick was rolling around with Diddy's dick in her mouth and fucking on ecstasy and all that shit. They don't give a shit about that. The American government, I'm sorry, but they don't care. All you guys that are super emotional about this, getting mad at me for just speaking the honest truth that this guy is not guilty of sex trafficking. Y'all are delusional, and I think he's an animal. Yes, he's a bad man, and it's sad to see that video of him beating her, but I'm sorry, like, y'all are delusional. The government clearly has a clearer agenda, and they don't give a shit about what y'all are talking about. They don't care about sex trafficking women, let alone sex trafficking. If they don't care about sex trafficking kids, why the fuck would they give a fuck about sex trafficking women? They don't care. This is an agenda-based fucking attack that's going on here. This ain't no fucking nothing more than that. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
I haven't been following up on this, but hey, Ghambit, maybe you could shed some light on this. What's up with him ramming Bieber underage?
Yeah, Justin Bieber.
Ooh.
I was gonna bring that up too.
Yeah, what's
So
up with that?
Bieber's camp actually came out and said they think that what's it called?
Allegation.
The allegation is deplorable because him and Diddy actually had a really good business relationship, and he never did anything close to that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bieber made a statement last week because Bieber's set to testify in this trial, but I think because they're both there. There's witnesses from both sides to testify to his character, and I think he must be a witness to testify on his behalf of his character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I seen a reel real quick, and then it was like saying Diddy and his two sons pulled the train on Bieber.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of wild, weird shit out there on the internet.
Yeah,
I try to
like-
steer clear from the
I
conspiracy
know.
theories.
I don't even follow it. It just came up, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, I think
that's
the
fucked up.
one that I'm more concerned with is the one with Drake Bell, the kid from Nickelodeon. And he, because he came out and said, yo, I was definitely raped by the Nickelodeon producers, and it was messed up. Like, that's what we should be
crazy.
like. Why are we not dealing with that? Why are we not shedding light on these like child actors that come out like
Illuminati,
Corey Haim. Or Feldman.
Yeah.
Is it Corey Feldman? The dude from
Corey Haim is the one, he overdosed and he died. But he was the one that was getting...
Yeah, him too. But
Yeah,
Corey
but it was Corey
Feldman,
Feldman too.
That dude's messed up. That's the dude who's from Stand By Me, right? The dude who he always plays like himself.
And Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. But he always kind of plays himself in them type of movies. Like
He was
Stand By
good.
Me.
He was really good. He was really... Oh, yeah, he was crazy.
He was like messed up in the head because he was abused in that movie, and it's like I was like, dude, he plays that like really good. He must, you know what I mean? And
he must be really fucking into with that character.
And that's messed up because he came out and said no. This fool, who's the dude who got AIDS? Charlie Sheen.
Charles Sheen.
Oh,
Charlie
yeah,
Sheen.
they're saying that.
Carlos, his real name's Carlos Estevez. So Charlie Sheen. He's Corey Feldman said that him and Phoenix, the dude who overdosed in front of River Phoenix, that's Joaquin Phoenix's little brother or older brother. So that fool were him or Corey Haim best friends? Corey Feldman and Corey Haim were best friends, or Corey? Okay, so it was Corey Haim then. So it was Corey and Corey. So he said that Charlie Sheen raped them, and he did this whole video about it and this whole expose, and everybody just brushed it off. Like that's what we should be worried about. You know what I mean? We should be worried about that. Freaky people doing weird shit, taking ecstasy and getting weird.
All over the world.
Listen, bro, that's everywhere. You know, there's countries you can fly there and do that shit legally.
Fuck yeah.
You know,
Thailand.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Amsterdam.
Shit.
But you know, like I'm saying,
Red
like
light district.
protect the fucking kids. You know, like
for
let's put less focus on what Diddy's doing with his Tootsie Roll, and let's focus more on protecting the children, because that's a real issue that we tend to, for whatever reason, ignore like it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't even follow these things, man. I just,
Stick to your own thing, right?
Yeah, I'd rather focus to here in Salinas.
Your own
You know what I mean?
business.
Something like that happen around here, I'll put my foot in someone's ass real quick.
Yeah. We don't tolerate that shit around here.
I know, right? No, that's real talk.
Speaking of which, free fucking Cain Velasquez.
Yeah.
Free Kane, bro.
Yeah, free Kane.
Yeah.
He's from Salas, right?
A hero, man. No, San Jose.
Yeah, San Jose.
I thought he was from Salinas.
Big bad San Jose.
I
No.
thought he was from Salinas.
Eastside San Jose.
Either way, man.
Yeah, Kane Velasquez.
Big ups to Kane, man.
Yeah.
Free him.
Yeah.
There's a whole camp out there in San Jose.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is really Biobug? I swear to God, I could have sworn he's from
Yeah,
Salinas.
San
Yeah,
Jose.
that's what I heard, bro.
Look at it, look
But
at
I
this.
mean,
Where is...
Might have.
he spent the night at my house one time, but
Where's Cain Velasquez from? Salinas, California.
Kane Velasquez?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he is.
I am very right.
Damn.
90% of the time. 99%.
No, he was born probably
Born
in
in
Salinas.
Right there.
Born in
Born in Salinas, maybe, but he's from San Jose.
Velasquez.
Oh, he's like me. He was born on the east side, but not really on the east side, on the outskirts. Because I grew up in Laurel Heights. You know what I mean?
Natividad Road?
Yeah.
Central Community College. Yeah, you went to Arizona State. Sun Devils.
My cousin went out to.
Fighting out of San Jose, California. So he was probably born at the hospital here, but he's
When you fight out of somewhere, that's where your gym is.
San Jose, right? His camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But he was raised out here in Salinas?
I guess so.
Man, we need to get somebody out here who knew him. Get him on the podcast.
Yeah.
If he was brought up out here. I would like to know that story, the backstory behind Kane. It's crazy.
You should, because you were definitely speaking like you knew that he was not from.
No, well, I know he was fighting out of San
I would like
Jose.
to know the backstory again.
No, bro.
He said that he for sure knows that he wasn't.
He's from. Well, he represents San Jose when he fights. That's why.
That's where his gym is.
No, bro. He was born in Chular, man. I seen him over there. He was making papas with Umpa.
Tamales.
He was there at Nana's.
It's crazy. Like, I was talking to this girl from LA on Clubhouse, right? And she's like, "Oh, you're from Salinas?" She's like, "Yeah, I used to date somebody from Salinas."
Damn.
And I was like, "That's random." And she's like, "Yeah, like
She's all sprung.
like his mom used to sell flowers, but she passed away." I was like, "Oh, okay, right on." I was like, "That sounds familiar. Like I've heard that already. You know, I've heard somebody." But then she said that she's like, "Yeah, like she's like, and then my sister used to live out in Chular." I was like, what? I was like, the audacity, because she's like, "Oh, that little last," she's like, "That's a little last small town." I was like, Salinas is pretty big for being a town. It's still a city. It's a small city. It's not a small town. It's
Still growing.
small city. But I told her, I was like, and then she brought up Chular. I was like, it's me in a podunk little shit town. It was like Chular.
Audacity.
That's literally like got one stop sign. I was like, and my homie had a fucking
Restaurant.
a restaurant there, and it was the only lit part of fucking Chular, bro. I was like,
It was.
don't fucking
Everybody know about that motherfucker.
I get hit up
shit
so
on
much talking
Salinas.
about, "Oh, you need to come back to Chular and throw them parties." I was like,
Nah, that was good times though. Yeah,
It was.
definitely.
that was vibey.
it was.
I heard a lot about it.
I missed the parties, man.
Ah,
Wish I was there.
me too. Shit.
Yeah, those were good times, bro. Yeah.
Because that's a little bit past Spreckles, right?
Yeah, that's in between
Spreckles is not even
Gonzales
on
and
the 101.
Salinas, right?
Spreckles is on the 68.
Yeah, it's like tucked away.
Yeah, it's tucked away. So
So Chular is next to
Chular is
Spreckles.
it's next to outside of Salinas.
Right, it's that area like because every time
Spreckles
when I'm at
near
work,
Chular.
when I'm at work on Spence, it always
Spreckles is like South Salinas.
when I'm on Snapchat,
Right.
it'll show like do you want to
that
tag
way.
Chular?
Yeah, going towards Marina. Yeah, it's like in between. In the middle of Chular and Marina. There you go. Spreckles is like fucking.
Where are you from? Where were you born and raised?
I'm born and raised in Watsonville, and then I moved here like 10 years ago because my family is like here.
And you still don't know where Chular's at?
I mean, like, do you know where Willits, California is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it?
What you talking about, Willis?
It's like these little podunk towns. I don't really like. You know, what I mean, there's no reason to go to Chular unless.
You drive by
I
it
know,
all
but
the
you
time.
drive by there. I don't.
That's like right off the freeway.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I just see it on my Snapchat when I'm at work because I work off Spence. So when I'm at work, I'll look. I'm like trying to tag something on Snapchat, and it'll be like, oh shit, it'll say like Chular.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
grew
like-
I grew up in
and
Saga,
I mean,
bro.
I see the name all
Where?
the time, like
Yeah, I grew up in
Chular.
Chole. So you every weekend families shoot up to Salinas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you pass by Chular.
Yeah.
Do they even got a gas station in
I
Chular?
don't know.
We gotta get gas where? Like,
Gonzales or
No,
Salinas?
they got gas there after you eat Umpa's. Papas.
Okay.
eat some pop.
I heard
Everybody got gas.
I heard they got some bomb ass spots to eat right there, man. Chular though.
Not really.
Nah.
Not really. Nah.
Back in the day, my parents used to stop by there to get the fuck was it carnitas?
Oh, the carnitas are fire there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here, see, look at that Biggie song is called "Me and My Bitch."
Damn.
Me and my bitch on what album?
Blood is a weirdo.
Whose blood?
No, he's just talking about. He's talking about Biggie. He's like, man, dude is a weirdo. Dude on the bottom went to the same dentist as Umpa. Was he smile?
Nah.
Two different smiles. Two different smiles.
Yeah, this dude's got silicone. This dude's got real God-made teeth.
I know, bro. Hey, but thank you. I
Yeah, they look
appreciate
hella
it.
white on
Refer
here.
me to your
Yeah,
dentist,
your shit
Umpa.
is
The fucking lights.
They're reflecting the light.
Yeah,
Look at that shit, man.
Man, them shits is fluorescent.
He looks like Big Boy.
Put a black light on
Big
that
boy on the radio.
motherfucker. Yeah.
This is fluorescent white teeth.
Yeah, he looks like an Ewok. You're right, man. He got that.
Like a bald
Umpa's dressing up
Ewok.
as an Ewok for fucking.
Looks like an Ewok
Oh,
with
you go.
alopecia.
he got Ewok teeth.
Oh shit!
Let me see. Let's go to the
I'm
comments.
still waiting for Umpa's hot tub
Getting
show,
some
bro.
fish
What are we
tacos.
doing that, Umpa?
He's born in Salinas. He was raised in Yuma.
What are you talking about?
Oh, he was
Kane.
raised in Yuma.
Cain.
Cain Velasquez?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
That's so crazy.
Eli Smith said River Road. Adriana Perez, born in Salinas.
His dad was probably part of like his dad or his families were probably part of part of that wave of like temp workers.
I like
that was
spit it out, bro.
fuck, man.
It's all right. I'm all, you can do it. Put your back into it.
Seizure
That's what I'm popping out over there.
Yeah.
Seizure. You're trying to say that sentence, God.
But
damn.
probably, damn.
Someone take the molly away from him.
Oh shit.
Good. This will sound like.
Give me a shot, bro. Give me a shot.
Sound like you were motorboating. It sounded like he was motorboating a girl. Like.
I wish I had some.
Who says
Umpa, hit him in the back.
Restart this. Sounds like he was farting
Get
in
that
water.
shit out, man.
Sounded like he was farting in the bathtub.
Here's a buzzball. Calm down.
He said, "Nah, dude from the escort pictures went
I
to
need
the
a
same
buzzball after
dentist."
that motherfucker.
Somebody said that the dude from the escort service went to the same dentist. I ain't gonna lie, you do have a rather impressive smile.
Thank
I mean,
you.
'cause
Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
shout out to that smile, man.
Nice.
He would move back and forth from Salinas to Arizona because his parents worked in agriculture. Okay, so they did farm.
Makes sense.
Temporada. Yeah, the
Yeah,
temporada wave.
so Eric, aka Gambit's right again. Hey.
Who is this guy? Who's informing us here?
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty. I remember one time. Hey,
There you go.
thank you, but thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, it's because like I'm super like. I'm like a like
Facts.
I feel like I'm
nerd.
autistic.
No,
I'm
you're a
autistic. Like I maintain like a pointless information.
Yeah, you do. You
know
do.
what I mean? Like-
dude, we went on this hike and he knew everything about every little fucking rock and leaf.
Bro, I should have gone with you guys, man. That's fucked
Let's go.
up.
We're going again
Next week.
Next week.
Next week, I'm going to jot that shit down.
Tuesday.
You guys should do a
Yeah.
podcast out there.
Yeah.
Three guys, one waterfall.
All right, so
We're going live. We're going live next week.
It's pretty impressive because
You didn't think I was gonna hang, huh?
No, I knew you would. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know you're not like, you know, you move around and you lift, you know, furniture and shit
Yeah.
for your business. So I knew you weren't like
8.3
lazy.
miles, man. That's
You're not
crazy.
lazy, you know what I'm saying? I know you're not lazy, so I knew you'd be able to hang. But you got little feet, though. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it was.
You gotta
That's
do
why.
twice the
that's
amount
why I
of
went.
work that I did.
Yeah. So I did like 8 miles. So I probably did like 12.
Yeah.
See, I went to there's these other ones that are even like doper, you know what I mean? And there's this one called the Berry Creek Loop in Big Basin where we hit like I think like 4 or 5 waterfalls, and it's super sick, beautiful. Like, but one is kind of sketchy because you got to scale the side. They got like a rope.
Oh, shit.
And you know it's like steep, so you got to scale the side of this waterfall. Going up, it is fun though. It's like
Damn.
super. It's beautiful.
That
though.
extreme, huh?
It's beautiful. And then you could do the long version, which is 18 miles, and it goes all the way to the Pacific Ocean,
What?
where you can see Panther Beach in north of Santa Cruz and
18
Davenport.
miles, bro?
But it's so worth it. Like,
Holy shit.
you know, for me, the most rewarding part about hiking, that's why like Toro Park's cool, but like the most rewarding part of Toro Park is where you get to that little bench, you get to see like Salinas, like, ooh, okay, ghetto.
Or the cave. Or the cave. You guys didn't make it to the cave?
No, I didn't even know they had
you
a
didn't,
cave
you didn't
there.
even show them?
Nah,
Oh, you didn't even know about the cave?
I ain't gonna take him to no cave, bro. It's only when I'm on a date.
Hey, but you'll take them to a waterfall.
Actually, he took me to the waterfall.
He did. Gambit did take him to the water, bro.
I didn't even know where I was going.
Didn't TLC tell you?
Yeah.
Don't go chasing waterfalls,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Yeah.
It's like rewarding, you know. I do like these hikes, and it's like something rewarding. Like you do
Oh
some
yeah,
karate.
talking about the
you got
views,
to-
right?
You got to take a video with underneath the waterfall, and
Yeah, it's fire.
yeah.
Crazy.
But you know, there's this one. It's a shorter but more strenuous hike called Soberanis, and you do a bunch of switchbacks, which is fucking hard because the sun's beaming on you, and so pretty much you go back and forth, and then finally you're boom. boom, you're in flat surface and you go for a little bit, like mile and a half, and then boom, you're on this crazy cliff super high up, and then it's like the Pacific Ocean, like you see the kelp forest, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. You can see Big Sur and all that. It just looks amazing. So that type of shit is worth it, because you can't really I could take a picture of it, but it's when you see it with your own eyes, it just like it just doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you have a photo shoot at that waterfall, bro?
He did. He did, bro. He was out there like.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm with the waterfall.
A majestic photo shoot. Just because it's almost been like exactly 4 years since I began my fitness journey. So like on my like 5th or 6th day of working out, me and my homies went out to Nicene Marks, and we did that same hike. So it was like, I hadn't been in since then, so it was dope to do that hike, what I mean, especially with the homie. Like we pod every week. We've been talking about trying to work out together and
kind of make those moments like matter,
Yeah, bro. Like, and that's one thing,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was telling them. Like, when you go on a hike like that, yeah, like I was technically hiking with him, and I was like giving him little information. Oh, this is this, as along the way, I'm like, oh, this.
He even stole a rock.
Damn.
He was all scared, bro. I was like, bro,
it's like you got to
like,
take
this is
something
super
with you
highly
from that
illegal.
hike, bro. Like you're kind of emptying your. When you go on hikes, you go for the.
It's like a soul journey.
Yeah, you kind of.
Like I said, it's like we're both on the hike together, but it's like he's dealing with his own whatever he's dealing with, and because when you're hiking, you got to watch your step, you got to look, you're climbing, you're climbing, you're going down, pause, you're doing all these different things where you got to be paying attention to where your feet are and all that stuff. So it's like your mind's working as well as your body, and you got little time to think about this dude right here, this person right here is with me, like we're in each other's company, but it's more like I just want to make sure this fool doesn't fall. And because I would hear him take a misstep. I'm looking back, and this fool's like got his like getting his posture
make
back.
sure he doesn't get lost on you, man.
Yeah, but it's fun, and it is definitely like you're in a group, even like you're still on a solo journey. You're doing your own thing.
I think we're gonna take a group next time.
Yeah, I'm down. Like we should take a group. If you want to go next time, we'll do that dope hike. And like I gotta sit there. He went a little bit ahead of me. I prayed a little bit at the waterfall before I left, and it's just good. It felt good.
What's up, man? Hell yeah.
My soul needed that shit because I haven't been hiking in super long. I used to hike about 4 times a week sometimes, and that shit was definitely good for the soul. So
right on, man.
Nice.
Big ups to both of you.
What was that? Pfeiffer State Park? You been out there or to
Pfeiffer? Yeah.
Over in that Carmel area, you got some pretty good hike trails too.
Yeah, that's in Big Sur. So Pfeiffer is the one where you can hike all the way in. Pfeiffer Falls is the ones that fall on the beach, and you can hike that all the way in like 18 to 20 miles, and you'll end up being at these hot springs.
You find some nice sand dollars out there too.
But you can't. Once you go into those hot springs, you pretty much there. You got to camp there. So you got to. That's the problem with Pfeiffer is like you hike that shit. You got to stay there overnight, and in the morning you gotta hike back, and you got all this shit that you gotta pack light, and it's like I don't know, I get anxiety thinking of like I gotta go over there and then
gotta take a chick with you
with very minimal shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I feel comfortable with that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we gotta cut this short. I gotta go back to being a dad.
That's it.
All right. Yo, so 75% of the chat said yes, they think that Diddy should be charged with sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Interesting take. But look, Lucia, where can people find you?
831_money run on IG. What'd you say?
I was on Chinatown.
Hell no.
Hong Kong Charlie's with a sex swing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, prove it.
But yeah, man. What's your Instagram?
831_money run.
Okay. And how about you, Ghambit? Where can they
My
find you?
name is Ghambit, aka Tequila Daddy, aka Gavi Papa. You can find me on all social media, Ghambit. You can also please follow Treehouse Club Live on Instagram and follow our Kick. We go live every Friday night, sometimes on Monday nights, where we do the Treehouse Club Radio, where I play nothing but blappers, so about 2 in the morning. Please, please, please follow it. Download Kick, follow it. It's a great program. We're trying to get that channel cracking just so we can start doing radio shows. We got DJs coming in and spinning for us on Fridays, starting, I believe, at the end of this month. So please tap in with this. I appreciate everybody for tapping in the live, everybody in the chat. God bless you all. Where can people find you, Raymond?
On Instagram at
Kern Street.
Kern and Griffin. No.
Taco truck on Kern.
Kernan Market. At the gas station, at the shelves.
You know what's crazy about Kern is that if you go eat, like I go to
You get a free lap dance
after Sunday, after church on Sunday, I go to fucking In and Out
Tacos?
sometimes,
Oh.
and there'll be like hookers, like what me and my church people will be sitting there having like our doubles and shit. You'll see like a hooker walking by when we're trying to have our Sunday lunch. It's wild.
That's a blessing.
Yeah. Right.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
Bless them single mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, them hardworking single mothers. But yeah, where can we
people
find you?
find you, brother?
At Umpa's house. We got
With the baby oil.
whoa, no.
Oh man.
No baby oil needed.
At Everybody Loves Raymond. I mean, everybody loves.
I'll try. Everybody loves Raymond.
We'll add his Instagram to the description.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't want to give you my address. That'll be creepy.
And for me, you guys can find me on all social media platform, official Umpa Knock. It's the word official, UMPA-NOK. Man, thank you guys.
Keep the sneak.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah. This Friday, no, not this Friday. May 30th, we got Kick the Sneak coming to Salinas. May 31st, we got Kick the Sneak coming to Fresno, man. So stay tuned. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching us today. Make sure you guys give us a like. Make sure you guys follow us. And make sure you guys share this live, guys. Thank y'all. You guys have a blessed one. See you guys.
All right. God bless.
Cuddy on